For our next report now, we head down to Griffintown to get a foot up at one of Canada's biggest and best indoor climbing facilities. It's called Allez Up, where it's all about reaching new heights.
About 4 years ago, we needed to move from our old facility, and we kind of fell in love with the idea of reusing these old sugar silos to turn them into a rock climbing facility. With a good team of architects, we were able to come up with a funky building that reuses these old industrial relics, and we've made this kind of purpose-built climbing gym. So if you want to start rock climbing at Allez Up, you can either take a lesson, an intro lesson that will allow you to learn how to tie the knots and do the belaying. Everything you need to know to be safe and autonomous, so that at your next visit you can get on the walls yourself with a partner and just belay each other. And then the other option is to do bouldering, which is without ropes on shorter walls that are about 15 feet tall. And if you slip off, you land on thick gymnastics mats. So there's no kind of safety lessons required. It's a fun, accessible way to get into climbing. Indoor climbing has become the ultimate way to train for outdoor climbing. It's been around for about 20 years now, and it's a really good way to get ready for the outdoors because you can train in a very safe, controlled environment. You give a chance for your body to get used to the movement, and your tendons can get used to the strength that they need to climb on the rock. And we try to replicate the outdoor feeling as much as possible in the way that we put the holds on the wall and let the roots feel. Climbing is a very technical sport. The better climber you are, the less you need power and strength to compensate for a lack of technical ability. So the joke is that a lot of very strong climbers can't even do a chin-up. They just dance on the wall. So the key points are having really good footwork and putting your weight on your feet properly, and doing proper weight transfers when you're stepping from one foothold to the next, which entails also using your arms as little as possible. Obviously, when you're on an overhanging wall and you're climbing upside down, you're going to use your arms, but there's still a way by using your core strength of keeping your weight as much as possible on your feet. And that's really the key to climbing well, is good footwork. I started climbing when I was 16 years old, and I got the bug right away, and I was at the gym like 4 times a week and just hanging out and trying to make friends. And when I see people that are here and I see them more and more, I think, yes, like we've got someone to get that passion, to love climbing as much as I did. So that's my biggest satisfaction, I think.